Hey guys and gals, Vlad here with AVT-Astro. Today we are updating the firmware on this 14-inch Meade LX200. Alrighty guys, so it is 2026 and unfortunately, of course, as you might know, Meade is out of business. So how do you, if you get one of these older beasts, right, how do you update the firmware on there? And why would you want to update the firmware? The main thing that you probably do really want to update the firmware on one of these guys, especially if it's one of the models that does have the GPS unit built in, is to fix the GPS rollover bug. Basically, I think after like 2018 or so, the GPS units on these things stopped working just because of the, like a software glitch essentially. So anyhow, without further ado, let's dive into it and I'll kind of show you how to update the firmware on one of these guys in 2026 with Meade out of business. Alrighty guys, so check this out. So here's the Meade, right? So the stuff that you're really gonna need to perform this update is you're gonna need a serial cable, that plugs into your telescope. This is one of the GPS models, so the serial cord plugs into, directly into the scope on this one. With some of the older models, you might actually be plugged into the bottom of the controller. But anyway, so you're gonna need one of these. You could probably find these used. I'm not sure if anybody makes these new anymore. If you need one, I've got like probably 10 of them. So contact me, I'll hook you up with the deal on one. And then the other thing, unless your laptop, has a serial port built in, which most laptops these days won't, right? You're gonna need, a serial to USB plug. These, most of them should work really, so. Alrighty guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wanna go to the video description and download this piece of software right here that is called StarPatch. So, once you get it downloaded, you're going to want to open it up. So all the standard Windows warnings there, right? And then, okay, so guys, so this kind of does, give you the basic rundown instructions, but I'll just kind of show you, just kind of simplify things. What you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to make sure that your COM port is selected correctly. So you press the options, you press the COM port deal, and it does take a second for it to come up. Okay, so the COM port popped up. Assuming that you've got your your USB is serial adapter is recognized and everything, the COM port should show up. It should probably be the only COM port there. So okay, so I'm gonna select COM port 7. So that'll be good to go. The other thing that you definitely want to select is the hand controller type. So whatever type of telescope that you're working on, you're going to want to, select that. So in my case, I am going to do the Autostar 2 GPS. All right, and then so the other, of course, quick thing that you're going to want to do is that you are going to want to make sure that your, scope is powered on. And, like the Autostar is initialized and that type of deal. Okay, so with all that done, here's what we're going to do. We're going to select Update Handset. And what it's going to do is try to connect to your scope. And, it'll detect which, ROM that it needs to download and that type of deal. So I already have the latest firmware kind of like downloaded on my computer. Typically if you don't, it'll download it automatically here, and then what it'll do is it'll also give you the option to select which which things that you want patched, because there's some options here. I don't really know too much about what all of these do. I'm sure that there's documentation online. But basically you select, just the defaults will give you what you need, which is the GPS fix, okay? There's some other goodies that you could do in there. And then once you got everything selected, right? And it will tell you which, is the latest, firmware available. That'll download, online automatically. So what you're gonna do is just hit update handset. Alrighty guys, and then I hit the update hand control button with the default selections and the update started. This does take several minutes. So I would say that, depending on, you know, like how fast your connection is, because you could set the, I didn't show you, you could set the connection rate. By the way, you know, speaking of the connection rate, it's called the bond rate, I think, or something like that. So the faster that you set it to, the more likely you are to have like connection issues. So if you are having connection issues, do set like a lower rate. I'm not sure which one mine's set to. I just kind of left it at the default, or the last one that I used it at. So now, yeah, we'll kind of wait for this to finish. Oh, and it looks like on here, I'm not sure how correct this time is. But it does look like it's showing that there's 13 minutes remaining. But anyway, just, you know, don't mess with this. Obviously, you know, make sure that your power on the scope, you know, back there doesn't go off. So do use a reliable source. I'm actually using my Goal Zero battery. Alrighty guys, so check it out. We are all done. So the update is complete. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this brief video. Thank you for StarPatch for making this possible, you know, when kind of Meade is not around anymore. So we could keep these old beasts on the road. I mean, if you come across, you know, one of these LX200, especially the newer, this advanced coma-free, with the UHTC coatings, I mean, they're still awesome scopes, and there's plenty of other Meades that are awesome scopes out there. And the electronics in these are pretty reliable. So anyhow, I think StarPatch, you know, is kind of a plug for them. I'm not related to them in any shape or form. I think they do accept donations, so, you know, send them a couple of bucks their way if you are using their software to update your scope. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, please leave them in the thing below. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.